Hi everybody. So this is Lisa again, and I wanted to make a video because I've had a few people recently ask me why I wanted to become a Beachbody coach. Um, Not an easy answer, and I've really spent some time sort of thinking about this because I had one person actually say, I know what your family schedule looks like on a weekly basis, and are you crazy for wanting to add more into this? And who knows, maybe I am a little bit crazy and to add another responsibility onto my plate right now, but Beachbody was something, as I started to look into it and really understand what the company is about, it's something that I really fell in love with, and I really now have quite a passion for as far as my own goals of making an increased awareness of preventative health care. As some of you already know who know me already, that I went back to nursing school a few years ago. I was an athletic trainer previously, and I still do some athletic training coverage. And I just thought with nursing, it would give me a more flexible schedule to be at home with my kids and to be a little more active in their endeavors. So when I went to nursing school, and actually right after I graduated and passed boards, I had these high hopes that I was going to heal the world. I was going to sit with my patients and hold their hands, and I was going to teach them about nutrition and exercise and their medications and how to live a healthy lifestyle and all of these things. I had these great high hopes, and I was feeling like I could take on the world when I first graduated. And then enter the real world. I worked at the hospital, and patient to nurse ratios were not super high on my floor, but high enough that I felt overwhelmed many days. And I felt like it was all I could do to keep my head above water when it came to charting and passing out medications, that I barely got a chance to say hello to some of my patients, let alone sit and talk to them about their lifestyle choices. And so a lot of times I went home feeling very discouraged because I felt like healthcare, it was more of a reactive type of an environment where we waited for something to go wrong. And when it did, we treated the symptoms of it. We didn't help to sort of trace back and see what this problem, what the underlying cause was of the problem, let alone, even better yet, going back and trying to prevent these things from happening in the first place. And I felt like many days I was trying to go over healthy diets and nutrition and eating clean, and then an hour later, I would be coming in delivering a cafeteria tray full of processed foods. And so I felt kind of conflicted on all points of that. And so I really had this passion for preventative health care. And I had been searching out for probably about 2 years now, trying to find a position where I could use my registered nurse degree and use it for something in the preventative health care field. And unfortunately, there's not much out there in that type of a setting for nurses. Especially in my area, it's kind of a smaller town, and so it's a little bit more limited in the choices that we do have. So I started a challenge group April 21st, 2015, and it was at the local park that I spend a lot of time at. And I thought, whatever, I'll just try this challenge group. It was talking about clean eating and doing some exercises, and I thought, it would be a fun way to get together with friends. So I got in there, found out it was through Beachbody. It was an instructor that came in who is now actually my upline coach. And so she was teaching the class, and I thought, this is kind of inspiring. I was liking what I was seeing here. And the first night I worked out, I truly could not walk the next day. I was so sore in my legs, and I thought, maybe I need to work on myself a little bit before I start preaching to everybody else on better health. And so I started really looking at myself, and I thought, you know what? I want to be a good example for my kids. And I am a nurse. I am in healthcare. And so I feel like I should probably be a good example to patients or people that have questions about their own health. I should be able to reflect back on my own life and my own choices in my diet and exercise, and so that I can share that with other people. And so I started really looking at it, and I looked at the company of Beachbody, and I realized, you know what? It's not about selling, which is what my original sort of thought was. I thought this company is just about pushing products and selling things. And when I started looking at it and realizing that it's not about selling a product, it's about sharing how Beachbody has affected us and how it's given us the tools to make our own healthy lifestyle choices. And it's not about selling things. It's about helping people make their own healthy choices. And I thought, wow, this is my chance. This is my own chance that I can have a business with Beachbody, but more importantly, I can share those preventative healthcare tips and I can help people to become healthier as I'm becoming healthier myself. And at the same time, you know what? My kids are watching everything I'm doing. Whether or not I think they are, they are. They're paying attention. And so now when we go to the grocery store, my kids don't want chips and cookies and ice cream and all of those things. They're asking for watermelon and cantaloupe and cucumbers and fruits and veggies and whole foods and clean eating kind of things. And we've been making new recipes together and trying things. We're working out together. I'm doing PIO and my daughter's doing it right along with me most days. So it's really an exciting time. And so that's really what has fueled my decision to become a coach, so that I can really truly share my knowledge in athletic training and as a registered nurse, that I can share that with other people and have this platform to be able to provide tools for people to help them in their own journey themselves. So if there's anything that I can do to help you, please contact me, please message me, whatever I can do, even if it's just for accountability or to give you some ideas or share some recipes, whatever it is, I would love to help you. And please know that I'm working right alongside with you. I'm not just kind of spewing knowledge at you and then not doing it myself. I'm working just as hard as you are. So basically, I would love some company as well. So feel free to join me or message me with any questions. And here's to better health. Thanks.